Alright, in this final segment we're going to cover a little bit of our culture posts from this week and some final presidential observations. The first up on the culture front, I wrote a post really kind of slamming Tony Kornheiser. I love football, I can't stand him commentating, especially since he hates the Cowboys and talks about it. By the way, the Cowboys, congratulations, 3-0, good job up there in Green Bay. First win ever. Kornheiser, shut up, you suck. Sorry I hate to be so blunt, but he's going to be on tonight. And I don't know if I can watch the game. I'm going to have to try and find something else. Maybe I'll listen to some music. I'll probably be editing this, but can't stand him. There was a poll that was posted on Andrew Sullivan's blog the other day. It says, new poll released Thursday, September 11th, finds that nearly 6 in 10 white Southern evangelicals believe torture is justified, but their views can shift when they consider the Christian principle of the Golden Rule. This is one of those things that if you ask a question one way, people will answer it one way, and if you answer it another and say, oh, by the way, the person that you most believe in was tortured to death, oh, yeah, I guess I'm not so much for torture. And when you point out that when we do it, that basically justifies it for them to doing it, that's the whole point of the Golden Rule, which is in every culture around the planet, so everybody knows it. So you can't get away with doing stuff and then say other people can't do it. Jason Kotke had a nice post on David Foster Wallace, who hung himself. I'm not a big, I don't know a lot of Wallace's work. I probably will now, unfortunately. It's the way it works sometimes. You don't notice until they're gone. One other thing that I saw, this is from The Quick this week, which is Dallas Morning News' little cheap free newspaper that they're trying to do to stay competitive in the print industry, which is dead. It says, when Ludacris's manager wanted to create buzz for his client's upcoming CD, he went directly to YouTube, but instead of releasing a flashy video for Ludacris's song, Let's Stay Together, Chaka Zulu uploaded the track directly to the site with just a picture of the rapper as accompaniment. You actually get to visualize the music, said Zulu, who is co-founder of Ludacris's Disturbing the Peace label. I guess this is what you get when people were raised on MTV. Yeah, it used to be music you just kind of listen to, like, oh wow, you just kind of think about it. You don't have to have big booty bitches waving the shit in your face. I don't know. It's just, I thought this article was hilarious. It's like, you just put the music up and they like it. Genius. Finally, two real quick things. McCain came out and said, this is on the president, why I'm an Obama guy. McCain basically, with the credit stuff going on and all the other money, basically said we're not going to spend any more money on science than we are now, which I think is a mistake. I think there's too much cool stuff going on in the world and too many ways that science can help our problems that now is the time to cut back, which is to say to stay in the same place. Either go forward or backwards. And I'm a big fan of going forwards, which is why I have the link to the Obama's 50-state project. They've got bumper stickers for every state. If you want to get one for you, you've got one for your state. Hopefully you can help him win, and hopefully that'll help, although who knows. We'll see at this point. Shit's so fucked up that, yeah, even if he was the Messiah, I don't think he could help that much. My favorite one was the re-elect Senator John McCain, 2008, of course, the trick being Senator John McCain. Finally, let me do this. And this is kind of an end thing. This goes back to something I posted about last week. And it's just kind of why you might want to pay attention to me a little bit. Because I'm just reading the news, right? And anybody can read you the news. It's not difficult to do, as you can see. This is from Kabul, Afghanistan, from September 17th. It says, General David McKiernan, the senior U.S. general in Afghanistan, said yesterday that he is fighting the war with too few ground troops, and that even the reinforcements President Bush announced last week are insufficient. He said the shortage compels him to use more air power at the cost of higher civilian casualties. This is what I was talking about last week when I was talking about why we're having problems in Afghanistan and Pakistan. And I'll have more on this, of course, in the video next week, and I'll be posting about it this week. We've actually, I guess, started shooting back and forth with some of the troops in Pakistan. We need to, I think, refocus on there significantly. The problem is, of course, fighting two wars at the same time. When you take the focus off one, the other one goes poorly, and it would be horrible to see the progress in Iraq go backwards, but what are we going to do? Pakistan has nukes. We might want to pay attention to that. And so with that, I say thank you. It's been a fun week. Went through that pretty quick. Hopefully kept your attention a little bit. I wanted to move a little faster this week, and we'll see how the editing goes, and maybe we can make you giggle a couple times. My name is Wah. This has been The World This Week by Wah, September 21st, 2008. And I wish you peace, love, and happiness. Take care.